Good afternoon, everyone. So today we'll see a problem in modeling and analysis lab, finite element analysis, 17 ml 6 sheet for 6 semester mechanical engineering. I am Sridhar Murthy HN. So let us see how to solve this particular problem using ANSYS software. So question is like this: static structural analysis of beam. We have to do perform the static structural analysis of beam subjected to multiple loading. So beam it's simply supported at point A and first point and last point, or first at the leftmost node and rightmost node. It is simply supported, and there is an angular node at 50 kilonewton, 20 kilonewton, and 25 kilonewton is acting at three different locations, which is located at 2 meter, 4 meter, and 6 meter from the left hand side, and it's having cross section of 16 to 90 mm, and its Young's model is 200 GPa and Poisson's ratio 0.3. So, okay, let us solve. We have to find the deflection and shear force and bending moment diagram from using ANSYS software. Okay, let us use this problem using ANSYS software. So this is the ANSYS software. Oh, go to the preferences, structural, okay, and then precursor, element type, add 8 or delete, add, and here go to beam 2D elastic 3, press on OK and close, and then we have defined the preferences and as structural problem and element type also we have selected, and go to real constants, add 8 or delete, add, okay, then area is 5400 for this area, 16 to 90, 16 area will be given by 16 to 90, so it is 5400 mm square, and then yeah, this moment of inertia will be given by bh cube by 12 for rectangular section, that is 16 to 90 cube by 12, and height is 19. Okay, so let us input those parameters. Area 5400, and then moment of inertia 3645 e3, and height is 90, and press on OK, press on close, and then material properties and material models, and the structural, linear, elastic, isotropic, and here 2E5 and Poisson's ratio 0.3. Press on OK, close this, and then go to modeling, create, and in that nodes in active CS, and first node is 000, or you can keep it empty. Second node is at a distance of 2 meter, so 2000 will input 2000. So third node is at a distance of 4000 mm from the left hand side, and then fourth node is at a distance of 6000 mm on the left hand side, and fifth node is at a distance of 8000 mm from the left hand side. Press on OK. So we have created all the 5 nodes, and go to elements, modeling, elements, and here element auto number and through nodes. Select node 1 and 2, apply 2 and 3, apply. So we are in modeling elements auto numbered in the through nodes. 3 and 4 select, apply, select 4th and 5th, and press on OK. Now we will apply the boundary condition. Okay, so for that go to solution, in that define loads, and next uh, uh, here let us see what are the boundary condition according to the question. So in the question it's given like this. So at the first node and the last node it is simply supported, at the 1 and 5 it is simply supported. Yes, so we can select node 1 and 5, structural displacement on node, select node number 1 and number 5, press on OK. So this is F5. Sorry, to go to displacement in that node. Sorry, apply structural displacement. select on node number 1 and node number 5. Okay, UI. Okay. Next, so here in the question, so we applied simply support at 1 and 5, and next we have to apply Angular nodes like this. So for this, we can apply like this. Next, go to preprocessor modeling, modify preprocessor. We have to go preprocessor modeling, preprocessor modeling, modify. We have to go modify, move or modify. Select that. Then nodes. Next, rotate. You have to rotate in that. Rotate nodes yes. Nodes in that. Rotate nodes yes, and in that by angles. In that, click on node 2. Press on OK, and node 2 angle is select on Z axis -30. Rotate by -30. Press on OK. Again, preprocessor modeling, modify. Again, say modeling. In that, move or modify. In that, rotate nodes here by angle. Select node 3. OK. And in that Z axis -45. Press on OK. And again, same by angles. Select node 4 now. And on node 4, in rotate Z axis by -60. Press on OK. Okay. And let us delete this one before that. So this has been applied in solution. Go to solution here and delete. Here structural displacement. Okay, so we were here. We have to find delete here. Delete displacement on a node. Select this particular node and this one. Press on OK. Yes. So we rotated these three, and next apply structure displacement. Solution define loads, structural. In that displacement, in that on nodes, click on nodes, click on node 1. Not sorry. Apply. In that apply structural displacement on nodes. Apply. Select leftmost node 1, and press on OK. Here decrease of we have done. Here select UX and UI. You select UX and UI. Press on OK. And here on node select last node, and here UI only. Okay, it is supported. And here, since Angular nodes are applied, here you need to constrain X also. Otherwise, this beam will move after applying the nodes. It will not remain in position. So for that, we need to apply UX and UI over here. Solution, and after that, go to solution. We applied all the loads now. We apply the rotated nodes. We have to apply the rotated nodes loads. Solution define nodes. Apply. Apply. In that structural force or moment. Force or moment. In that on nodes. In that click on node 2. Okay. Now apply this one as Fy. So because in the question it is acting down Fy in y direction downwards, Fy, and the magnitude is minus 15,000. 15,000. You can see it's acting in this direction, right? Similarly over here, select node 3. Okay, in Fy value is minus 20,000. Similarly at node 3, value is 30,000. 25,000. As per the given questions, we have applied 15 kN, 20 kN, and 25 kN. Right? Okay, we have applied all the loads, and now we can solve the problem. Go to solution, solve current LS. Okay, so we'll get solution is done. Okay, we have properly found out solution, and go to general professor, and here go to control plot, nodal solution, DO solution, y component of displacement. So this is how it will take form. And next we have to define the element table and to get shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. So element table, define table, add here, follow the code SFD2, and here by sequence number SMISC2, apply. Next SFD8 by sequence number SMISC8, apply, and then BMD6 by sequence number SMISC6, and next BMD12, and in that by sequence number SMISC12. Press on close, and now we have defined table. Next go to, in order to get SFD and BMD, that is shear force diagram and bending moment diagram, go to plot control, plot results, and here control plot line element RES, select SFD2 and SFD8, click on OK. So this is the shear force diagram. Similarly, bending moment diagram, go here, BMD6 and BMD12, and press on. This is the shear force diagram. Similarly, if you press OK, it is the required bending moment diagram. So this is how we'll solve this particular problem using the ANSYS software. Okay. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in next video.